What's going on, everybody? Koma here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I've got the top 10 best weapons you can use inside of Call of Duty Mobile. This list will include only primary weapons, no pistols, rocket launchers, or melee weapons. I tried to include at least one weapon from each category to give you guys a broad view of this season's current gun meta, as well as a gunsmith build for that weapon, which will help you tailor that weapon's attachments to fit the weapon's strengths and weaknesses. Big shout out to my friend Dennis BA for helping me collect some of the clips and gunsmith builds you will see in this video. And so his Instagram will be linked in the description. He makes great content. Go check him out. Also, guys, use the link in the description to join my Discord. We have many fun channels for many different games, as well as a fun community that will play games with you if you're lonely. So yeah, join. Also, I am finally proud to announce that I am a partner of the brand new VibeLabs company that was just made by my good friend AC. It was originally founded as a North American based music label, but has now had branched out into things like gaming, merchandise, arts, and other things like culture as well. So if you guys want more information on that, make sure to check out the link, or if you want to join, make sure also check that link out also. I'm sorry for the long intro, I had a lot to say, but as always, guys, thanks for watching and enjoy. Alright guys, so first off I want to mention none of these guns are in any particular order, it's just how they were listed. First off, we've got the Kilo bolt action marksman rifle, the first marksman rifle to be introduced into the game. What makes this gun good, you might ask? Well, it's basically a faster, more agile version of the top snipers in the game right now, such as the DLQ. It has a pretty fair one-shot kill range, but if you put on the stopping power rounds, the one-shot kill zone is increased, making you able to one-shot an enemy from the mid-abdomen and up from about 20 meters, I believe. I'm not going to go into detail. I went into detail more in my gold gun guide video if you want to check that out. This gun is very good, one-shot kill, accurate close-range weapon in the hands of those who can be accurate with it. Those who can be accurate can get very quick successing kills, as well as completely wreck teams if they can be quick enough. Though it's not the kind of gun you want to be rushing around in close quarters with. You want to give yourself a little bit of distance between the enemy. Alright guys, so next here we've got the YkxcyA SMG. Before this update, the YkxcyA was kind of that meh, below average gun, but now it is really good, being one of the only SMGs in the game that didn't get nerfed in the Season 9 gun update balance patch. It has low controllable recoil, as well as a 3-shot kill potential at close range if you hit 2 headshots. It also has great mobility and accuracy, and partnered up with the low recoil, headshots can be very, very easy to manage and get. Also, it has a slow fire rate, so you can take out multiple enemies before having to reload. Even though it has a slow fire rate, this weapon has a very good time to kill at close range. Alright guys, so next here we have the Chopper LMG. This weapon has a high rate of fire, as well as a generous magazine size and a pretty short reload as far as LMGs are concerned. So it's very good for holding down points in domination and hardpoint or angles in different TDM matches. This weapon has also pretty good damage over range, as well as a higher ADS speed and mobility than other LMGs, making it usable at close range. You can use this weapon's better than average hipfire to spray multiple enemies around corners at close range with this weapon, making it a more versatile weapon than other LMGs, as well as having the same benefits. Alright guys, next we have one of the most popular weapons this season, the ICR. This weapon has made a huge comeback in the recent season, and it's rightfully so. This weapon before was a pretty general build. You could pretty much do whatever you want with it now because of all the new attachments. You can specialize it to be good at close range, long range, or you can also go for a more general build. Again, this gun has low recoil, so it's very controllable at all ranges. It has pretty good mobility, as well as a good time to kill at all ranges. As I said, it doesn't specialize at any one of these, but it's very good at all of them. So you can pretty much specialize it to do whatever you want, be a close range build. I highly recommend doing a close range build, as this gun already has low controllable recoil and a slow fire rate, making it easy to hit your shots at long range. You don't really need to fortify that anymore with long barrels and stocks and stuff. So I really recommend to look at the build that I just showed you, which is a close range oriented build. Alright guys, so here we have the DRH assault rifle. This weapon was a beast last season. As you guys know, it's a beast this season as well. With the introduction of the brand new attachments, you can make this gun even better at its targeted range, which was close range, and it has the ability to 3-tap with the OTM attachments. I feel like this is an absolute must for this weapon, and it turns this gun from a pretty average weapon into a god tier close range weapon. It has pretty manageable recoil if you know what attachments to use, so you can make this weapon good at longer ranges even if you have a lot of these close range attachments like I showed you. So this gun is a very good all-around weapon that you can pretty much fit into any scenario, but it's best suited towards close range encounters where you can melt people. I really recommend putting this gun in your loadouts. As you guys can see, it was the first weapon that I got gold. I went into more detail about this weapon in my gold gun guide video, so if you want more details there, make sure to check out that video. Alright guys, here we have the YkxcyA. Pretty much the most dominant close range weapon in the whole game during this season. It had a small nerf in a recent balance patch, but it's still an absolute beast. This gun was great ever since it was released, but now it's better than ever. Early this season, all you had was people spamming YkxcyAs and Molotovs, and that was the go-to loadout for a lot of players. Though it's not that viable anymore, as viable, because the Molotov and the YkxcyA were nerfed. But the YkxcyA is still a very good weapon all around, and it's best suited towards close range encounters, where you can flank behind your enemies and kill them before they even know. Alright guys, so next we have the Type 25 assault rifle. This gun was probably one of the best guns in the game up until Season 4, when it got a massive nerf. But with this new gunsmith update, they added a attachment called stopping power, which basically turns it to the old beast that it used to be back in those earlier seasons, making it a 4-shot kill up at close range, giving it an extremely fast time to kill. The recoil is a bit jumpy, but with the right attachments like the Strike foregrip as well as the OWC light compensator, it's easier to control some of that recoil, giving you a pretty good long range loadout, as well as having an extremely fast time to kill up close and at medium range. This gun can compete with this season's most dominant close range SMG builds, such as the YkxcyA, and some shotguns if you can be quick enough on your toes. So yep, that's it for the Type 25. Alright guys, so here we have the HG40. Probably one of the worst SMGs up until this season. It had the worst time to kill, I think, out of any SMG. But now that about 100 rounds per minute has been added to this gun's fire rate, making it probably one of the top 3 most dominant SMGs so far in this season. So we've got pretty manageable recoil along with the good mobility you expect from an SMG, making this gun another pretty much beast at whatever range you can use it at. Obviously, the damage drop off on this weapon isn't the best, but that's why in this loadout you see me using the extended barrel as well as the monolithic suppressor. So this gun is obviously well tailored, or this build I should say is obviously well tailored to close to medium range combat. The no stock gives it that extra buff for close range movement and ADS, while the monolithic suppressor and extended barrel give it that long range buff that we are looking for. Alright guys, sorry for the quality of this clip, it didn't download very smoothly, but here we have the Pharaoh SMG. The Pharaoh SMG is a 4-round burst SMG that can actually kill in 3 bullets at close range, meaning you have an extra bullet if one of your bullets in the previous 3 didn't connect, meaning you have a higher chance of being able to 1 burst. So Basically, this weapon can 3-shot at close range, and it has good hip fire. As you guys can see, my friend Dennis is just running around shipment, not even ADSing. So a hip fire build is very viable on this with this gun at close range. So it's not very good long range, but close range it's very good, considering the recoil can get jumpy at longer range. Alright guys, again for the bad quality, I apologize, but here we have the KRM shotgun, the best shotgun in the meta right now, probably the best shotgun. This weapon has a better than average pellet spread at close range, meaning you'll have an easier time hitting your targets at close range, and you might hit more than one target. This gun also has pretty good pellet spread when you aim down sight, as well as a pretty speedy reload. As well as a lot of attachments that you can make do with to make this gun your own. It has a pretty fast rate of fire, as well as I said, a lot of pellet spread up close, making this gun a very aggressive weapon to play with, as well as a pretty good choice. Alright guys, so if I didn't include your favorite gun on the list, please don't get butthurt. Also, please don't roast me for the bad gameplay or my HUD, as I'm on my phone, and I'm not really good on that on my phone. But besides that, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.